It's time for segment 1. Do we get paid for these segments? All right, well, welcome, chat. Lately, I noticed a trend of people asking for my analyst. So today, I'm setting the sort of precedent, have you, and kind of making like a bookmark right now. November 2022. These are all my anime ranked. That being said, here is my list. Bada bing, bada boom. So we have a best of the best category, a pretty good category, an ite category, meh category, not worth the watch. I have a category just for movies, and then everything on my watch list that I'm going to order. Without further ado, I will literally let you guys pick the first thing that we start off on. I'm also rating the 3 things I'm watching right now: One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, and Chainsaw Man. I'll rate them as I see them right now. Also, before we get started, I know that no matter what I say and no matter what I do, I'm going to get comments angry at me. And I'll say this now, I do not care. Cool, glad we got that taken care of. I don't know if I want to start with one I really like or one I really don't like. Okay, 86 is on the watch list. I haven't seen that. Okay, let's start with OG Naruto, because OG Naruto was like one of the first I watched. I'm gonna put OG Naruto in pretty good. It wasn't too long. It didn't overstay its welcome. It's cozy. It's kind of nostalgic for me. I can see why other people would put it in like ite. I don't think it really belongs in meh, but I'm gonna put it in pretty good because it's low-key got some sentimental value to me. Also, during this, I'm going to probably have them in order in each category. Let's do Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man's current. We are, I think, halfway through season 1. I'm gonna say right now, it's ite. I don't think it's anything like mind-blowing yet. I think a lot of people are really about it. I like it. It's all right so far. I think it has a lot of potential. I kind of want to rate MHA and all the MHA movies right now. Willie said they're all the Avengers Endgame type posters, and I agree. They all look the exact same. It's so difficult. Okay, so we have MHA. We have the first movie, second movie, third movie. MHA itself, I'm going to be honest, I enjoy MHA. I don't think it's anything mind-blowing. It has one of my favorite fights in all of anime in it with All Might versus All for One. That is literally a top 3, but the overall show itself, I'm going to say is ite. I feel very strongly about the movies too. I think the second movie is really good. I think the first one's okay. I think the third MHA movie is just trash. I think it is garbanzo. The concept was kind of cool. Deku on the run. Whew, I think it's the lowest rated thing on my analyst, to be honest. In fact, actually, I'm gonna delete the movie category and I'm gonna rate them amongst everything else. First MHA movie is, I would say it's ite. The ending's pretty sick. Second one is actually pretty good. Third one, I'm not even saying is worth the watch. I don't think I even have JoJo's on the watch list. Oh no. JoJo's is on the watch list. I haven't put on my watch list on analyst, I don't think. Terror and Residence is pretty high. All right, let's do a best of the best. I'm gonna go ahead and put Attack on Titan in best of the best. That's kind of a vanilla opinion, but I genuinely, even though I'm not loving the final season that much, I genuinely am still enthralled with most of Attack on Titan. Attack on Mid, that's fair. I think it's one of the greatest plot twists in history. I know some of you can be like, oh, I saw it coming from a million miles away. You're lying. 7 Deadly Sins is meh. I'm sorry to say it. It has some cool action. I almost want to put it in ite, but I was so bored by the story. I think I dropped it like halfway through season 2. I've heard season 3 isn't very good. The only thing I remember from 7 Deadly Sins, I mean, this is like slight spoilers for end of season 1, 7 Deadly Sins, but the end of the season is like, ha, I got you. I've actually been betraying you this whole time. And then he turns around, he's like, no, I knew you were betraying me this whole time. I was actually reverse betraying you this whole time. And then some third guy comes in, he's like, I was betraying the both of you this entire time. And then they all like ascend to godly beings and fight. And I was just like, what is happening? Mob Psycho 100 is probably next up on my watch list. I really want to watch that. And for that reason being that One Punch Man, best of the best. Not as good as Attack on Titan, but One Punch Man was my first anime and I fell in love with it. I cannot wait for season 3. I admit season 2 of One Punch Man isn't as good as season 1, but I still like the entirety of One Punch. So that's why I'm really excited to watch Mob, because I know it's made by the same people. Trigun, I would say, is around here. Is it Tomodachi Game? That kind of looks like Squid Game. Dr. Stone doesn't look like anything crazy to me. Gurren Lagann, I would say is here. Okay, I'm gonna take this. All right, follow me, class. All right, I'm taking this, putting it right here. All right. It's teetering. If the last fight in season 2 didn't go as hard as it did, it would be here. The sandstorm will be hard on the comments, man. I know. Oh, just you wait. It's gonna get worse. In fact, let's just double down. JJK 0 was a meh movie, and I won't hear otherwise. In fact, JJK itself is almost best of the best. I think it has the potential, but JJK 0 was a mediocre movie. And you know that's unbiased because I have JJK as one of the best. Explain. The pacing is terrible in JJK 0. I don't think there were any crazy action sequences or anything that I really loved. Everything about it, I thought it was just meh. And I saw it in theaters too. You know that it's a meh movie if I saw it in theaters, and I still feel that way. Because anime movies in theaters go hard. I'll go ahead and put Dragon Ball Super like right below Mob because it's pretty high on the watch list. So let's get some Dragon Ball stuff in too. Dragon Ball Super Superhero, I'll put it lower on pretty good. That movie was fire. And I ain't even seen Super. Battle of Gods was just aight. And then where's Resurrection F? Resurrection F was kind of rough, I'm not gonna lie. And I like Frieza a lot as a character. Resurrection F is almost not worth the watch, I'm gonna be honest. Solely because like the end sequence, like they like reverse time. That was just an okay movie. This is the only OG Naruto movie I've seen. It's like Ninja Clash in the Land of Snow. I'll put it like top of meh because like the last sequence in it was actually pretty cool. Death Note, best of the best. Better than One Punch. I don't think it reaches Attack on Titan. Death Note's goated. I don't care what people say. I thought the back half was strong. I know a lot of people say the back half is weak. I think the back half's strong. I don't think it's as strong as the front half, but I think it's still good. I'm sorry to say your anime list lack culture. Okay, tell me exactly why. I will literally wait for an answer. Buggy D. Clo. I will literally wait for an answer on why my anime list lacks culture. You just typed Konosuba. Okay, dude. Because one anime isn't on there? Okay, man. One Piece. One Piece is probably around right here right now. Naruto Shippuden, I put in top of pretty good. Naruto Shippuden would be in the best of the best for me if the pacing was better. Honestly, I'll put it lowest of best of the best. I think Jujutsu Kaisen could easily be a top 3 depending on how it goes. Erased. I thought Erased was aight. I would put it like right here. I didn't think the ending was as bad as people say, but it's a really good show overall. It keeps you guessing until the very end. I would still recommend watching it. In fact, I feel like aight and pretty good are the same. I'm gonna say just good or great. To Your Eternity, I actually started watching but paused. I cried the very first episode. I'll put it around here. Weathering with You. Okay, I feel like Weathering with You this might be a bad take too. I thought Weathering with You was one of the prettiest movies I've ever seen, but I thought the plot of it was very uninteresting. I would probably put it like around here. Extremely beautiful, but pretty mid movie itself. Devilman Crybaby. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know if I should explain. I thought it was just weird, man. I didn't love the characters. I hear a lot of people say they absolutely love it and it's like their top 1 of all time. Maybe I give it another shot since I've been dunking on so many. Ranking of Kings actually looks really good. I would probably put it here on my watch list. Devil is a Part-Timer? Great show. I'll put it right here. I've unfortunately heard the second season is not holding up. I have not watched it yet, but Devil is a Part-Timer is hilarious. Full Metal, sure. Full Metal's aight. I'll put it top of aight. It's almost great. I would honestly say it borders like bottom great. I liked Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. First off, I genuinely think that show was ruined for me by how much people hyped it up. Similar to Demon Slayer. People told me Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood would change my life. And I watched it and I was like, that was good. I liked that. And speaking of setting false expectations, oh no. I should just disable comments on this video. Kakegurui, not worth the watch. I will literally tell you the problem with Kakegurui right now. It was a very cool concept. This school of people where they're like way too into gambling and they lose their minds over it. Every single episode follows the exact same formula. They introduce a new game. It's like, whoa, this game is like unwinnable. That's crazy. It's rigged. And then the course of the episode is trying to figure out how to rig the game in your favor. And then the end of the episode, they're like, oh my gosh, you outdid how I rigged the game and you won. And then it moves on to the next game. I don't know if it gets better in season 2. So that's my problem with Kakegurui. I don't think it's worth a watch. Hunter x Hunter, I'm on episode 119. I'll put it here right now. I think it's getting better and better. Chimera Anarch has been pretty pog-you. I think this is a Violet Evergarden. That looks like it's gonna make me cry when I watch it. Akame ga Kill is okay. And honestly, out of anything, I don't think I could pinpoint why I thought Akame was just okay. I don't think there's a specific reason. I think I just mildly enjoyed it. Howl's Moving Castle, I saw recently in theaters and really liked it. I would put it probably like here. Probably my favorite anime movie I've seen. On the flip side of things, this is where I lose a lot more people. So, Spirited Away, I thought was meh. I'll put it at the top of meh. Hear me out. I think a lot of people love this because of nostalgia, and that's fair. A lot of people watched it when they were younger. I did not. I watched it 6 months ago on a couch with Duck and Lane. My problem with Spirited Away was I was confused the first 99% of the movie, and then the last 1% of the movie, it's like, oh, this is what happened. And then you're sitting there like feeling a little bit betrayed, like you thought something else was going on. I think it's a very pretty movie. Don't get me wrong. I think it's beautiful. I thought how difficult it was for me to follow was a little frustrating to watch. What should I add to the to watch list, by the way? Black Clover looks okay. I'd probably put it in the middle of my watch list. Genshin, I'm just gonna throw down here. I don't know how long it's gonna be until Genshin exists. Kami-sama Kiss. Kami-sama Kiss is excellent. It is probably the weebiest thing I've ever watched in my life. It is I think it's the only romance anime I've ever watched. It makes me feel happy. Code Geass, I believe that is all. Code Geass is right here. I also do want to watch Code Geass. Fruit Basket, isn't that like basketball? Blue Lock looks pretty cool. I'd probably put it like here on the list. Tower of God, I watched the first couple with Lane a while ago and the concept was kind of cool. Put it like right here. Record of Ragnarok just looks okay. Overlord, I watched the first couple a long time ago and I thought it was just okay. Made in Abyss looks really good. Vinland Saga is really high. I think I'm definitely gonna do like an Amazon watch party stream soon on Twitch for Vinland. God of High School, I watched the first couple with Lane and Willie too, and I wasn't that into it, but it's still on the watch list. Boruto. I don't want to look at chat. No, guys, no. I put it like here. Probably put it like right there. You're saying Boruto is better than MHA? Well, in Boruto's kind of defense, it has a world set up for itself. MHA has to go about establishing its own world. I know half of you clowns in chat that are like, ellipses, OMG, ain't no way. Haven't watched more than like 5 episodes. We have a couple more to go. These are all gonna be pretty hot too. Samurai Champloo looks pretty good. I'd put it like here. Here's the thing about Akira. I saw Akira in theaters. I thought it was just okay. And I think that's because Akira is the type of movie that you have to watch more than once to understand everything, because I was so ridiculously confused the entire time. I thought it was just okay. I liked it more than Spirited Away probably. Honestly, I'd probably put it like here. I think I definitely need to watch it again. Naruto The Last was good. I think it lacked the most in fights. It didn't have any absurdly crazy good fights. Also features the best fits for every character in Naruto. I wish they had all kept these fits from Boruto, but unfortunately they didn't. I'd probably put like, I'm gonna scoot Weathering with You down a bit, honestly. I put in The Last like here. Cowboy, oh my, that was another one that people said would change my life and I only just kind of liked it. I think it's worth a watch. I think Cowboy Bebop is a nostalgia anime. Maybe. It was probably absolutely mind-blowing for the time period it came out. Wow, this tier list is so bad. It's funny because I always think I've watched a lot of anime and then I do something like this and see how big this watch list is and then stuff I have to add. And then I realize I've watched like nothing. I'm gonna move Hunter x Hunter probably like here. I think Chainsaw Man has a bit further to go till it passes MHA. Goku solos them all. King John. Saitama just punches Goku once and he dies. Like, well, that's it. Thank you guys for being here. If you want to catch these live, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/JackTheBus, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.